It was the night before comp prep. All was calm in the Will Jeffs household. Except me, because I was on a night out, and yeah, bloody fucked it that night. Oh dear.
Bank holiday with the boys, night out. Having a fucking piss up the tree outside Slugganless. You, what are you doing? I've been violated in Slugganless. Right? She's been chucked out, too drunk. And I'm cutting tomorrow. Oh, I'm cutting today. Oh shit. Oh, fucked it, boys. I'm on my contest prep and I'm at Chicken Shack. What are you saying? This is the life with an Ifbb pro, mate. This is how we win competitions. Honestly, is if it fits your macros. In this case, if it fits your fucking mouth. Yes to the boys. So it is the 25th of April and it's been a few days since I was on that night out, in which I'll admit I did have a bit too much to drink and ended up in a food establishment, which all I'm going to say is, if your dog's gone missing, probably ate it that night. It was awful, right? I was eating it, I was thinking, do these people not like me? They're trying to give me food poisoning, or is this a bull terrier? Right, it definitely wasn't chicken, that's all I'm going to say. I digress. It has been 5 days that I've been cutting now. I've been on about 2,300 calories, and this video I'm just going to go into everything I'm going to do for the competition. So we're talking diet, we're talking training, we're talking if I'm going to get a coach, talking peak week, everything. But alongside what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you guys guidance and tips on how to get lean. For example, if you're going on a holiday, because a lot of you guys out there are asking me questions about like, oh Will, what do I do? How do we get lean for a holiday in like 12 weeks, 14 weeks? Or I'm going on holiday with my bird and a family and I want to show them I've got a fucking sick genetic pool and I'm a prime candidate for their son-in-law. What am I talking about? I'm just going to go into it. What am I chatting? I'm chatting up so much shit. Let's just get into it, boys. So, as you can see, I'm in the gym environment and I have a lot of people staring at me. It's either because they think I'm a really famous YouTuber or I'm a twat. And they'd be half right. I'm a twat, I'm a famous YouTuber. 192 subscribers doesn't make me eligible to be famous. But yeah, what was I saying? Comp Prep 2019, Blackboard. Let's get into it, boys. Before we get into this, I do go into more detail on how to get lean in a video I did last year, and one of the few videos I've ever done. So I'll put a link to that up here. Diet this year, I'm going to be using If It Fits Your Macros, which is based on a calorie deficit. Now, to work out calorie deficit, you need to work out maintenance calories in order to keep body weight stable at what you're currently at. So you can just do this online. You can use a calculator, calorie calculator. So I'll leave a link in the description below. What you do is you get your maintenance calories and you take 500 off that. So you want to lose a pound per week. Now the maths behind a pound per week, 500 calorie deficit times 7 days in a week is 3,500. The amount of calories in a pound of fat is 3,500. So in theory, losing a pound of body weight per week, you're losing a pound of fat with a 3,500 calorie restriction per week. Now with this calorie deficit, I'll be using If It Fits Your Macros. Now this is a YouTube and social media phenomenon. Now this has worked for me for the past 5 years, which I've been cutting, and I've been using If It Fits Your Macros, and that's basically fitting macros and reaching certain macronutrient limits. Now these are my current macronutrients at the moment. As you can see, I aim for about a pound of protein per pound of body weight. The point of that is to make sure that we're not losing any muscle on this cut. It's very easy to lose muscle when you're cutting weight, and if you don't consume enough protein, you won't be able to maintain that muscle mass. Now fat levels I've kind of played around with the past few years. Last year and the year before, I used really low fat levels, in which I was one of those people that thought, oh yeah, if you don't eat a lot of fat, then you're going to lose a lot of fat. It doesn't even make sense. What ended up happening was my hormone levels were fucked, very fucked, and what you could say is my sex drive wasn't optimal. Now I'm not going to say that too loud because people walking past. Yeah, sex drive wasn't optimal, and other things as well, like my sleep, and yeah, just a low fat diet wasn't helping me at all. So what I did was I upped my fats, and believe it or not, I didn't get fat. Another benefit of having not a low fat diet is also hormones like leptin. Leptin is something that is a hormone that will help you lose fat and become more shredded. That's why people do like cheat days, and they're like, oh yeah, you get more shredded doing cheat days and high carb days, and that's all because it creates a spike in leptin levels. So there you go, science. So the rest of my calories are made of carbs. Now in regards to carbs, it's a very touchy subject. A lot of people say, oh, low carbs, oh no, you want to have loads of carbs. It doesn't really matter. The rest of my calories are made of carbs. Carbs give you energy. You can start messing around and manipulating carbohydrates if you get into like a pro level. And in the latter stages of my cut, I'll be doing something called carb cycling. So for example, could do 3 days of low carb, 1 day of high carb, and that's basically a carb cycle. But if you're just going on holiday and you're not competing in Mr. Olympia, wouldn't worry too much about carb cycling. I'd just stick to a calorie deficit. Now the second thing we're looking at is training. As you see there, PPL. What does that mean? PPL is push-pull legs. This is my go-to standard training regime. So I do push-pull legs, rest. And that's because I work on weekends, and on Sunday I'm usually shattered, even though I do fuck all at work. So it's a 6-day rotation with a rest day in between. Now that's because I can make the gym 6 times a week. If you can't make the gym 6 times a week, don't worry about it. You don't have to do push-pull legs. You could do something like upper lower, then rest, upper lower, and that's in like 4 times a week. If you're doing like 3, you could do like full body workouts. It's just about overall volume in the week. It doesn't really matter if you're doing my regime or anything. It's just what best suits you. Now I wouldn't advise doing like 1 day of arms, 1 day of legs, 1 day of chest, 1 day of back. You see a lot of pro bodybuilders doing that, and that is because they're on fuckloads of steroids, and their recovery time is very fast, but also for the normal person, for the natural, it probably takes about 3 days to fully recover the muscle, and after that period there's not a lot of fucking else that happens. In fact, all it does is regress. So you want to be training your muscles about every 3 to 4 days. In these push-pull leg sessions, I won't be reducing my weight. I'm going to try and maintain my strength during this cut. If you just avoid strength training and just do low weights in order to tone, slight rant here. People that say like, oh, do 20 reps and just tone the muscle. Let's just get this right. Tone is a word made up by the fitness industry. Oh, tone your physique. Do this to tone your physique. You can't tone a physique. You can only build muscle or lose fat, or lose muscle or gain fat. In order to tone, you actually need to build muscle in the first place, and then maybe lose fat so you can see more definition, more detail. Like, people are like, oh, I just want to get toned. It's like, come on mate, fix up. The last thing is cardio. So As you can see, cardio. I'm not gonna lie, during a bulk, I'm shit at cardio. I do fuck all cardio. Like, my cardio now is terrible, mate. I can't even run down the road without getting stitched. Right? If someone chased me, I'll probably just give up and just try and punch them. They're trying to chase me outside a club or something. Like, I just go the easy way out and just go for the knockout. So I'm no way I'm outrunning anyone. 1 to 4 weeks, I'm gonna be doing 1 cardio session a week. And then I'm gonna be upping it throughout these periods of time. So I'm not gonna go past 3 times a week, but cardio isn't essential for losing weight. As long as you're in a calorie deficit, then cardio isn't needed. But on a side note, let's just say you wanted to eat 200 calories more that day before I just treat myself, then you can just do 200 calories more of cardio that day and just balance it out. So you can treat yourself and it will balance out. But for me during this cut, because I want to reach different levels of leanness, I will be doing cardio. So there's periods that I've set out here. So 1 to 4 weeks, I'm just going to be improving my cardio because at the moment it's at 0. So I'm just going to be doing incline walks on the treadmill once or twice a week, around 100, 150 calories. And then we'll be upping it. So 4 to 8 weeks, I'll be doing it twice a week for about 200 calories. 8 to 12, I'll be doing it 3 times a week for 200 calories. And then 12 to 14, I might do like fasted cardio, I might do like HIIT training. I'll literally just do anything to get fucking shredded, mate. It is important not to overdo it because then you can make yourself into too much of a calorie deficit and then your gains will be lost. So, yeah. Final thing I'm going to talk about is posing and peak week. Now posing, I'm pretty good at posing in a nightclub, but on stage, I'm shit, right? I've practiced my posing and I'm not the best. I can do a good smolder, but I can't do a back double bite, right? So I'm going to probably get some help on that with a coach, and also probably get a coach for peak week and the weeks going up to that. So I don't really have much of an idea about peak week. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do it, like TM Cycles, stuff like that. But I don't actually know what would be best for me. So I'll probably need a coach and a professional opinion. So my advice for anyone cutting for this summer is look at your diet. What diet works for you. Obviously you don't have to do anything I've said in this video. You could just think, Will, you're chatting loads of shit, right? I'm gonna do this instead. Fine, do whatever is best for you. But I'm just saying, from my experience and from my level 3 qualification in personal training, calorie deficit and if it fits your macros is the best diet that I've done and is the easiest because you can track it on stuff like MyFitnessPal. So boys, hope you enjoyed the video. I made a complete tit out of myself. Everyone's staring at me, but fuck it, doing it for the content, boys. Hope you appreciate the effort I've gone into putting the camera in a gym, which is fuck all effort. But yeah, I am going to try and upload weekly. What the fuck is this Will Jeff speaking? What the fuck? Right, I know my next video you'll probably think it's going to be about 4 months time, but I'm going to try and do like every 2 weeks a lifestyle vlog of like the past 2 weeks, then in between like an informational one. So if you have any questions, ask me on Instagram, put it in the comments and I'll make a video on it. See you in the next video.
Will Jefferson's a sick cunt, subscribe to him.